What happens when an NFL franchise has to declare for bankruptcy only 2 months before the season begins, which forced the franchise to relocate across season, having all current players opt out of their contracts and having even below average NFL players reject contracts? Your only option is to go out and sign a bunch of players that no other NFL team want anything to do with. Welcome to the Rejects Madden 19 franchise series. Rejects week number 7, and today's episode involves a huge twist that we will mention before we jump into the first game. But week number 7 away against the Houston Texans, who we've already beat this season. We're also going to do exactly like we did last episode. We'll play a doubleheader and travel back to Dublin for week number 8 against the New York Jets. Now we are going to play the moments once again in week number 7 and week number 8, so this can be a doubleheader. But if you guys don't want me to do that moving forward, let me know in the comment section below. Would you rather it be a doubleheader with me playing the moments, or only 1 game episodes where I'll play the full game? Only problem with that is it might take a very long time to finish this series, but let me know in the comment section below. But as you guys know, last episode we did take our first L of the season, 23-21 to the Indianapolis Colts, who are actually winless going into week 6. We got to put that behind us, and our goal now is to finish this season 15-1. Now, first bit of business, it was a close vote, but you guys do want me to keep the Wildcat playbook moving forward, which means Teron Beckham will remain a part of this team moving forward. He's going to stay at the fullback position so he can play Wildcat, and a lot of you let me know in the comments that there are playbooks where you can use your free safety at the quarterback position in Wildcat formations. That's no longer a thing. I've looked everywhere, and it seems as if they took that out of the playbooks in Madden 19. I know that was a thing in Madden 18. And speaking of Teron Beckham, he did win Offensive Player of the Episode last episode, playing in that Wildcat spot. Now, his overall was a 45, and it's so low because he is listed as a fullback, so he can play in the Wildcat. But because it's so low, I boosted it up to overall. Now, he is the first player in Dublin Shamrock and in series history to win an Offensive and Defensive Player of the Episode award. And he actually did it in back-to-back episodes, so what a guy. And on the defensive side of things, Chance Trammell, for what seems like the 600th time, wins your Defensive Player of the Episode, and he's now boosted up to an 80 overall. And as you do see, he did have a number change. Not sure why he was interested in changing his number from 5 to 1, but he did so. He's number 1 in our hearts now. And mentioning the twist in today's episode, something that I did not expect to happen, and I'm sure you guys did not expect to happen as well. Go over to the news tab, and the first thing to pop up is Mr. Josh Allen's face, with the headline that I've never seen before, which says Josh Allen leaves to welcome son. Like, what's going on here? Like, how did we get to this point in a Madden franchise? Dublin Shamrocks starting QB Josh Allen has been placed on the bereavement list as he travels back to the United States to welcome home his newborn son, Daryl. He's expected to miss the next 2 weeks. So first of all, this is insane. Number 2, who names a son Daryl? And number 3, it sucks because that means today we're going to be without starting quarterback Josh Allen for the entirety of today's episode. But the good news is today's tryout player is going to replace Mr. Josh Allen, and hopefully he can bring a whole new element to this Dublin Shamrock team, especially that we're running the ball a lot more since we have a Wildcat-oriented playbook. But with that said, the first time this season, and the first time in a very long time that we have tried out a quarterback. He's actually an extremely low overall, but we want him for his particular skill set, and that's none other than Marcus Vick, the brother of Michael Vick. He is going to be signed to an NFL tryout contract with your Dublin Shamrocks, as he is going to get the start today, coming in at a 58 overall. At 35 years old, is actually going to start his first ever NFL game. And obviously, Marcus Vick, the brother of Michael Vick. Marcus Vick is a guy that just simply could not stay out of trouble. A big-time recruit coming out of high school, wanted to follow his brother's footsteps at Virginia Tech. Went to Virginia Tech, redshirted his freshman season, and that's when he started to get into trouble. Many different arrests led to him getting suspended for a whole entire season. Finally got to play his junior year and led Virginia Tech to an 11-win season, then once again got into some more trouble and got kicked off the team. Declared for the draft, and he didn't go drafted because he just wasn't the most well-behaved human being, but he was very talented, extremely talented. Some even say might have been more talented than his brother, but just couldn't stay out of trouble. Did end up signing with the Miami Dolphins. Only ever played in one game and didn't record a reception, a completion, a yard, or anything. They had him playing wide receiver, running back, and kick returner. But after that short stint with the Dolphins, he was released and never tasted professional football ever again because he never could get out of trouble, kept getting arrested, and actually is signed to this Dublin Shamrock organization after serving his most recent prison sentence, which he was sentenced to in 2017. But this man's out of jail today, and he's now a Dublin Shamrock, and it is kind of crazy that it's been roughly 10 years since he has played in the NFL, but at 35 years old, he wants to prove that his talent hasn't been completely wasted, and he's going to be able to prove that by starting 2 games for your Dublin Shamrocks. Hopefully, he doesn't get in trouble between now and the start of today's first game. But looking at his ratings, he has 87 throw power, and his accuracy ratings are pretty crappy, but he's extremely fast with 93 speed, 92 excel, and 94 agility. So we're definitely going to be scrambling today with Mr. Marcus Vick. And for the first time in history, we're going to be able to get a genuine and accurate comparison how Marcus and Michael Vick both play in the NFL. Now, unfortunately, once again, we do have to cut a player. And I think at this point in time, it is finally time that we do cut a player that has been a legend for us, but he hasn't played at all this season. He's dipped in overall because he's getting older. He's in his 30s now. Trent Richardson, we appreciate your service, but we just can't do with that do-rag anymore. But game numero uno of today's episode, Dublin Shamrocks at the 2-3 Houston Texans. Blew them out last episode, but that was with our starting quarterback actually playing in the game. 71 versus 82. Let's make sure we don't turn this into a losing streak. Oh boys, here we go. Traveling to the United States of America for today's first game. Houston Texans at home. We're gonna be able to see if they're a different animal when they're inside of their home territory aside from being in Dublin. Dublin Shamrocks, Houston Texans. A divisional matchup here in NRG Stadium, and as the owner here of the Dublin Shamrocks, a little nervous, have no idea what to expect from Marcus Vick. Literally his first ever NFL start, and it comes roughly 10 years after he played in his only ever NFL game. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it's definitely gonna be interesting. I mean, if he plays bad enough, we can bench him, but the rule of thumb is we always try to give our tryout players of each episode adequate playing time, and hopefully Marcus Vick can at least bring somewhat of the amount of electricity that his brother did, Mr. Michael. If we can at least get an ounce of that, we should be okay today. Coming in at the 32-yard line, Mr. Marcus Vick, 3rd down and 6. What does he have in the tank here? We're gonna get blitzed and we're gonna get sacked. Not the greatest of starts, but a nice safety blitz there from Eric Reed. Really, there was nowhere to throw the ball, possibly to the running back out of the backfield, but that wouldn't have been good enough for the first down regardless. So 4th down and 8, gonna jump in and kick this field goal. Mr. Roberto Aguayo, 51 yards, with a 10-mile-per-hour wind at his back. This probably would be good from 65 plus. Roberto Aguayo, absolutely money as your Dublin Shamrocks take an early 3-0 lead. 3rd down and 7. Texans with the ball just outside of the red zone. Deshaun Watson, Lamar Miller going for a screen pass. Big who is that? Is that Blanton? That's Blanton, our rookie defensive tackle with the stop. Forces a 4th down and 7. Texans do elect to kick the field goal. Once again, driving down the field. 3rd down and 9, allowing Marcus Vick to go 5 wide. No mistakes here, Marcus. We're going to take off with that speed. I trust him on the ground more than I do through the air. And with that, it's a 1st down. As just like that, tied ball game heading into the 2nd quarter. And without a starting quarterback, and with the quarterback starting that hasn't played football and hasn't actually started a game at the quarterback position in a competitive game in almost 16 years, it could be much worse. So unfortunately, another 3rd down. Marcus Vick picked one up earlier in the game, See if he can pick up another third down and long. Just scared to see him throw the ball through the air. We can get this pass off. Give me just another second to let the deep slant develop. It's all we needed. I mean, admittedly, hung on to the ball way too long, but if we could have had another second, I think we could have made that. But now the 10-mile-per-hour wind's in our face. Hopefully, Roberto Aguayo has the leg here. Accuracy's a little off, but this field goal hits off the camera, and it's just good. Roberto Aguayo is our savior today as we regain this 3-point lead. Texans driving again, 3rd down and 7. We're going to bring pressure here and try to get to Deshaun Watson and knock him out of field goal range. He's scrambling. They're not quite going to get the first down. The tight end Ryan with the catch. Hayes Pullard with the stop. Looks like they're going to kick another field goal as it is a tied game. Texans got the ball back. Driving again, 3rd down and 4. Things are getting scary. Only a minute left to go in the half. Bringing pressure. Quick throw. Oh, that was so close. That was Sweeting, the rookie. Eli with the stop, with the deflection. I wish it would have been an interception, but it is a 4th down and 4. They're going to take the lead here. That should have been an interception, but at least it was a stop. As the field goal is good. We now are down 9-6. We have a minute and 30 seconds left to go to try to regain this lead before half, and at bare minimum, at least tie it. Gonna give Teron Beckham a chance to shine here, try to break off a huge run. Teron first carry this ball game, bounces the ball outside, and Teron Beckham with that speed gets a nice 15 to 20 yards on his first carry of the ball game. Staying in the Wildcat, handoff here to Dalton. Dalton's gonna bounce this one outside, and the Wildcat OP out of bounds. First down for Dalton. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Plenty of time with all 3 timeouts. Gonna give Teron Beckham the carry again here. As long as he can bounce it outside. If we could have got another block downfield, that could have been another huge play. But with 50 seconds left to go, another first down from Teron Beckham as we're gonna keep the up-tempo offense going. It looks like the Texan defense is getting tired out there. They're getting gassed. Teron Beckham again with that speed. We're gonna get out of bounds. Teron Beckham is lighting things up here on this final drive before halftime. Once again, man, not gonna stop it until not gonna stop running it until the Texans can stop it. We got the outside edge, and Teron Beckham, he's getting a little tired. But another first down carry all the way within the 10-yard line. This time, gonna do the strategic thing, and we're gonna flip the play. Marcus Lattimore in this time around. Can Marcus Lattimore get into this end zone here? Marcus with the carry. Come on, Marcus. Get to that edge. Marcus Lattimore all the way down to the 1. Gonna run it one more time. Try to get Marcus Lattimore into this end zone. 20 seconds remain. I'm not gonna call this timeout because there's no need to, being from the 1-yard line. We have plenty of time here. It's gonna be our last time when we don't call the timeout. Marcus Lattimore to the edge. He's tripped up. Down at the 1. You guys know exactly what time it is. Big boy time. Laquan McCowan into the end zone, and nobody is gonna stop the rumbling, tumbling, jigging man. As let's see it. There we go. There we go. Do it to him. Dublin Shamrocks take a what is going to be a 13-9 lead. It hasn't been a pretty half, but the Wildcat playbook that we have kept, as voted on by the fans, ends up helping us score our first offensive touchdown of the episode, and helps us regain this lead going into halftime. As even with our backup, not even our backup freaking quarterback, dude, a quarterback that doesn't even belong in this league, he only belongs in the rejects. We have this lead going to halftime, 3rd down and 8, and I think eventually, for us to actually be able to win this game, Marcus Vick is gonna have to beat them through the air. 3rd and 8. Corey Coleman, quick pass. Good throw from Marcus Vick. As we're going to scramble. We have all that space with this speed. Marcus Vick, can he get to that end zone? He can't, but he is down all the way at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 3. And one way or another, we're going to get this ball into the end zone on these next 2 plays. Wide open. Calvin Throckmorton, the Throck Monster. Who would have ever imagined Marcus Vick to Calvin Throckmorton on a Dublin Shamrock passing touchdown as we take a 2-possession lead over the Houston Texans. We absolutely demolished them in our first matchup of this season. That was with our starting quarterback, and it looks like we're on our way to doing the same thing with freaking Marcus Vick as our starter. Why? Why? Why does it not bring me in the moment? It's upsetting. The Texans scored a touchdown. I spoke too soon. Now, it's a 5-point game, my friends. Gotta pick this up. Justin Blackmon was so open, Marcus! What are you doing, young Padawan? So Marcus Vick with the terrible overthrow as Justin Blackmon didn't have anybody 10 yards around him. As you know what, we're the Dublin Shamrocks. We do crazy things around here. The luck of the Irish has to be on our side here. Booty with the fake field goal. Come on, Booty, give me the dime. Give me the dime. That could be completed. No! Fish missing, what are you doing? The drop. That was a beautiful dime drop from our famous punter, Booty. This drive could be the ball game. 2 minutes to go. Texans driving. A touchdown for him wins it. It will be 2 consecutive losses. A big hit there from Chance Trammell only allows a 2-yard gain, as that now is going to set up for a 3rd down and 2. We lost the final game of last episode in a heartbreaker. Hopefully, the same doesn't happen in 2 consecutive games. Our defense has got to come up with a big stop. Wide open receivers everywhere. Will Fuller with the reception. Who's going to be the Shamrock to step up and make the big play? It's going to be Vontae Davis making his biggest play ever as a Dublin Shamrock. Right on cue. The Legend's 3rd interception of this season. And guys, get the statue ready at Cloverfield, because it looks like Vontae Davis is going to make sure the fact that this is not going to turn into a losing streak. I mean, I said all that. There's still 1 minute and 34 left to go. 3rd down and 9. They still have a timeout remaining, so if we don't pick this up, they still have a chance to grab this dub. But come on, Marcus Vick, I need you here. Come on, scramble. I see you wide open. Can he make this throw, though? I should have just scrambled, dude! Come on, Marcus! Unbelievable, brother. Oh my god, dude. Now the Texans are going to get the ball back with 1 minute and 30 left to go with the timeout. Marcus Vick, if he's the reason, I should have scrambled. I should have scrambled, but he was so open. I thought with, like, planted feet, he could have made that throw. 1st down and 10 here. Come on, Vontae Davis, can you do it again? Vontae Davis is now a Dublin Shamrock legend for sure. Solidified. He said the first interception I got wasn't enough. Let me do it another time. 2 consecutive offensive plays for the Houston Texans when they need a big play to potentially win the game result in Vontae Davis interceptions as the legend continues. What a man. A guy that retired in the middle of an NFL game at halftime. Haven't heard much of him in this series, but today is stamping his for sure return back to the league and back as a top cornerback, as he just made 2 of the biggest plays back to back in team history. So that was a little bit too close for comfort, but all that matters is that dub win at the end of the day. Your Dublin Shamrocks take a 20-15 W. The Dublin Shamrocks end up with a 20-15 W over the Houston Texans, which means we finish this season as their father. 2-0 against the Texans on this season as we continue to solidify our dominance during this 2022 season. Now 5-1 on the year. Wasn't that great of an offensive performance, but once again, all that matters is that final score. Marcus Vick, oh man, 10-22. 95 yards and a touchdown. Thank God for those 3 interceptions from Deshaun Watson. The big man completed what he was asked to do. Marcus Vick with 25 yards on the ground. Calvin Throckmorton, actually for the first time ever, leads us in both receptions and receiving yards and receiving touchdowns in a game. So thank God for the big man today. And defensively, of course, Chance Trammell led us with a total 10 tackles and 1 interception. Next victim as we travel back home, the New York Jets, who are actually having a pretty good season at 4-2, but we're here to make that 4-3 today as we travel back home to Cloverfield, as it's actually a Thursday night primetime game. We know what happened last time we played in primetime, but today we're not gonna fold under pressure. You have just got to love the dark green Dublin Shamrock jersey, so iconic. First drive of this ball game, 1st down and 10. Play action pass for Mr. Marcus. Got away from pressure. Can we get this throw on the run? What a dime! That is a complete 360 from last game. Well, this isn't ideal. 3rd down and 19 after a big sack was taken. We're going to try to make up for it right here as we're going to pick up the 19 yards. Have to scramble initially. Send Calvin up the field. We can get a dime. We got the dime. Calvin Throckmorton, what a play! Marcus Vick finally showing off his electricity. Why don't we go ahead and try out this QB draw? I mean, he does have 90 plus speed. What could it hurt? Run up the middle. Marcus Vick, maybe we just found the meta. Gotta be careful, but we're going to attempt one more quarterback draw. See if we can get some type of big play. Calvin Throckmorton with the block down the field. Marcus Vick gets shoestring tackled, but not before he's down within the 10. Handoff. Team captain Dalton Croissant. Touchdown on the opening drive. That was way too freaking easy. Got the ball back after a turnover on downs. 3rd down and 8. See if we can pick up another 3rd down and long. You know, Marcus Vick with that speed gonna scramble again. It's another 1st down. 3rd down and 2. Gonna give this to none other than our team captain, Mr. Dalton, right up the middle. It was a tough one, but it's a 1st down nonetheless. Looking to scramble again, I guess, with Marcus Vick. Don't really trust him when we don't have to through the air, because you never know what's going to happen. We saw last game. Oh, gosh. Let's just make sure we get points here. Let's just not throw any sort of interception. Oh, God. I see the post open. Can the post run? And throw this. Catch the ball! Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Well, that's just unfortunate, isn't it? Unbelievable, man. So, like 3 receivers had a chance to catch the ball. The tip that went about 5 yards off his shoulder pad, it ends up somehow into the hands of, I believe that's Avery Williamson. But that's upsetting, isn't it? McGlingletary. Oh, what a guy. Gonna try to get a safety here. And he's backed up. Come on. Oh, that's so unfortunate. No way. If he scores, I'm gonna be so upset. Chance, get there. Come on. Now that's just downright sickening. Downright, absolutely, god dang sickening, dude. Their offensive captain, Isaiah Crowell, should have been stopped for a safety. It should have been a safety. So things have gone from bad to worse. Jets now with the ball within the 15-yard line, 2nd down and 6. Maybe we can get an interception of some sort. I think we deserve one for sure. Big play here for your Shamrock defense. 3rd and 4 from the 10. Interception would be magnificent here. The pressure. Pass to the running back. I think he got just enough, didn't he? Unbelievable. Interception. Interception. Or a touchdown. Wow. Absolutely unbelievable. It goes from being what should have been a 9-0 game with us getting the ball to now 14-7. Jets with the ball back. 3rd and 9 from the 32-yard line. Things can't keep getting worse, can they? We're all over it. No way they can. They can. That should have been an interception. The ball goes through Hayes Pullard's hand. Oh my, 3rd down and 10 here. I would take just giving up the field goal. We just can't get pressure on this young quarterback. TJ Yeldon with the reception. The Jets are going to kick another field goal. They're going to go up by 2 possessions. That's criminal. Now a 19-7 ball game. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, if we don't score a touchdown on this drive, it might already be a GG with how things have been going. And speak of the devil, Teron Beckham, come on, take it to the house. He can't get past the deep safety, but that's exactly what we needed, boys. A big 1st down, a big carry to the 17. We need some momentum, dudes. The fact that this should have been, potentially should have been a 14-0 ball game ever since that drop deflection or bounced off a freaking Justin Blackman's shoulder pad into an interception. It's been all New York Jets. All the luck is on their side, but there he is, Teron Beckham, boom! Quick touchdown from the big man. Teron Beckham continues to be deadly. That's actually his 1st career rushing touchdown. A chance to regain this lead with 6.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. 2nd and 14 from the 23-yard line, 23 yards from regaining this lead. We need a big play here. Calvin Throckmorton, that ball deflected by Avery Williamson. It's going to be a 3rd down and 14. We need this big time. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Getting nervous in that pocket. Hanging onto the football too long. That's a 4th down and 20. We have to kick this field goal. There is a 12-mile-per-hour wind going right to left. This should be good, though. And it is. We're still down, this time by 2 points. Defense made us stop, and now here's our chance to go down the field and win this ball game. But first, a 3rd down and 4 stands in our way. Run up the middle with Dalton Croissant. He's trying to fall forward. That is going to set up for 4th down and 3. All we need is 3. If I have to scramble for this, I'll do it. And I'm going to do it because I'm scared. I'm scared. Block for me. Why wouldn't you block for me, Dalton? Dude! Of all people, our team captain wouldn't step up and block. He wouldn't block. I was too scared to throw the football because it's Marcus Vick. Putting all of our eggs in one basket here. 3rd down and 1. Gonna try to stop the run. We guess run up the middle. I think we did just enough to get this stop. And we don't even have to call a timeout because Isaiah Crowell is injured. Right on cue, we finally have a lucky break go our way. So with 2 minutes left to go, with all 3 timeouts remaining, we have a chance. We have a chance. Now the question is it going to be by 3 or are we going to be down by 2? I mean, if anything, if we deserve something, we deserve a blocked field goal right here and bring it back for a touchdown. It's exactly what we deserve. Maybe it would happen. Probably not, though. Maybe it's going to be good, isn't it? It's going to be a 5-point game. We need a touchdown. Putting the ball in the hands of Teron Beckham here. Get the ball to the outside. Teron Beckham with that speed will be able to pick up this 1st down. And a flag. I believe that it's going to be unnecessary roughness on the defense. Add on 15 yards. And just like that, in one play, we're at midfield. 50 yards to go. And under 1 minute and 40 seconds with all 3 timeouts. And we're going to remain with the football in the hands of the beast, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Teron Beckham. Trying to put his cousin to shame as he's only going to pick up nothing there. We're going to keep it in this formation because I am not trusting Marcus Vick in a situation like this. Going to hand the ball off this time to Dalton Croissant. The ball to the edge here. Dalton Croissant, let's take this one for another 1st down. Not going to stop it, boys. They're pressing on that left side. Now they finally stop it. I think they know what's coming now. There's a minute left to go. We have to bring out our normal offense and go 42 yards with Marcus Vick quarterback. Marcus freaking Vick, dude. Now, we'll say they are pressing all the outside receivers, but I don't want to throw the ball up if I don't have to. No. You know what? I'm just going to be smart here. Smart, run the football, and slide. Might be asking, RBT, why have you not used your timeouts? I really don't know. I probably need to. That might be the smart thing to do. Like a smart individual would do that, and he gets sacked. If we actually lose this game, I am gonna be so upset because we do not deserve to lose this one bit. Marcus, this time we're gonna scramble. We're gonna get it just enough, And I didn't call a timeout. I don't know why I didn't, but 25 seconds is enough, right? Oh man, oh god, Calvin, I see you, but I'm too scared to throw the ball to you. 15 seconds. 1 timeout. 15 yards. Come on, Marcus Vick. Of all the anxiety you gave me today, all the stress, we deserve one more big play. 1st down and 10. Last thing we can do here is take a sack. I don't see anybody open, and that's a flag. Unbelievable. Holding call at the worst possible time. 1st down and 20. We need 25 yards. This is scary business, dudes. X is open. We get the slant. Josh Gordon, get out of bounds. He didn't get out of bounds. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. We got to go 9 yards. This is insane. Seriously, don't know what to do. 3 seconds. We need 9 yards. Wish me freaking luck. A is open. We get it! Boom! Boom! Marcus Vick to Justin Blackman as your Dublin Shamrocks. And a last-second victory on the very last play as time expires. Get a 24-22 victory. And that's what I like to call a dub win today. What is going on here? One of the most insane finishes that we've ever seen. Marcus Vick, as he released that pass, stress and anxiety filled my veins. But thank God, dude, one of the few accurate throws that he did complete today came at the most important time as your Dublin Shamrocks improve to 6-1 on the season, as somehow, someway, with the 35-year-old Marcus Vick, we do end up winning both games in today's episode. As with that, we do advance into week number 9, which will be next episode. Depending on whether or not we continue these moment-only double headers, we will have 2 away games next episode against the 6-1 Kansas City Chiefs and then the Seattle Seahawks. The one thing that the moments do, as I have mentioned, is they do make the double headers not 50 minutes long. But number 2, as you guys have noticed, at bare minimum, they do at least keep the games a little bit closer than normal, which I do think inherently does make the gameplay a little bit more exciting to watch. But at this moment in time, boys, we do have a 2-game lead in the division. As with that, our quest to 15-1 is still on. As hopefully, guys, did enjoy today's episode. It would mean a ton if you guys could drop a like rating on the video below. Subscribe if you are new, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't, so you don't miss any uploads of the rejects. With that said, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.